that we don't have to learn a million different self-defense techniques. All we have to do is learn about 5, and you can do anything because everything is both sides. So if he's going to hit me with an angle number 2, and he's going to go here, if he hits me with an angle number 4, it's the same angle, I'm just on the other side of the body. So we basically, because he hits me with this angle number 2, I'm here on the outside. If he hits me with the angle number 4, same thing, I'm now just on the inside. Okay, that's really the only difference between all of that. Same with number 1, he hits me with a number 1, and he hits me with a number 5. It's the same thing, just opposite sides of the body. Alright, so you can kind of cut that in half instead of 9. You're going to end up with like 4 different things you have to learn. You can defend anything. We have also terminology is more Filipino / Spanish because that's the language of the art. So it won't be Japanese. For example, the gunting that we do. Real quick here, if he strikes, you'll recognize, I'll just punch real quick. If you recognize this, that's a gunting. Scissors, it means scissors. When we do it in Aikido, I think I just say it's a 2-count flexion is what it is, but it's called gunting, which means scissors. I don't know what scissors means in Japanese, but if we were to call it that in Aikido, we would use the Japanese terminology for it. This is Filipino, so it's more Spanish Filipino, and it's called gunting, and it means to scissor. Just like if you have 2 sticks, and this art mainly is a single stick art, although you can do it with 2 sticks. There's a 2 sticks form that is done called sinawali, and all sinawali means is to weave. That's all it means is to weave. I don't know what it means in Japanese to say to weave, but if we were doing it in Aikido, we would use the Japanese version. So anyway, so we know how to hold the stick. We know the 8 angles of attack, or 9 angles of attack. You guys ever done the basic 12 with just the stick? You have? Yeah? No? Okay, so we're going to go through the basic 12. It's the Junin. Alright, the only difference between it is with the Joe is that the Joe has 2 hands, and we're only using 1 hand here. So we're not doing angles, we're doing the 1 through 12 from the basic 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, and the only slight difference between left and right hand is when you're doing your jabs. Like with this one here, I jab here, I pull back on this side and jab here. If I'm doing it in the other hand, it'll jab and jab and jab. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So do that in both hands. I'm much more proficient with it in my left because that's my dominant hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we'll practice different variations of stopping the stopping the attacks with those. All right. The two main, we have 18 different deflections on this. Really all we need to work on right now is the roof and the wing. The only difference between the roof deflection and the wing deflection is where the stick is going. Yeah. So if it's in my left hand and I bring it up here like it's a roof, this is a roof deflection. If I keep it on the, so it goes across to the other side of the body, which is kind of like a Katate-Dori version of the thing. Now if I do like the Katate-Dori version of it, keep it on the same side, it rolls up like a chicken wing like this. It's a wing deflection. So those are really the only things. So if he's gonna strike me with an angle number 3, straight down, and I roof it, I'm here. Now if I do the same thing and wing deflect, I'm right here. Right? So the only difference is here versus here. So work that. We'll go through, have you guys together. We'll work that on both sides. So let's just begin. You guys are both right-handed, right? All right. So we'll start in the right hand, so it's more comfortable for you. We'll have Steve strike first. Now do the roof first, and then do the wing, and then he'll do the roof and wing. Then you'll switch hands, and you'll do them again on the other side. Do it on the other side, and then I'm going to show you guys.
2 strikes.
All right, now, as he's striking straight down, and I notice Darius is really good. This here, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but we don't this unless you're assisting it. So if you're coming straight down and I'm doing an assisted deflection, you can do that. But this hand here isn't used just to assist here. It's going to go here, and I'm going to use this as a checking hand. All right. So anytime, and I don't know if you guys watch, but you know, I do my strikes, my hand comes out, I strike, my hand comes out, my hand comes out. What I'm doing is checking. So if I'm going to do a wing, and I'm going to come off here like this, all right? Yeah, there's not going to be no assistance there for that one, or any of them really. So as I come down, I'm going to deflect it here, but my hand comes out to check. It's going to have a checking hand out here like this, so that I can. Actually, what I'm doing is I'm getting a hold of it, and then I'm going to take a stick away from me and beat him to death with it. Is what I'm doing. So when I come down with the roof, my hand comes out here like that. Now I don't just do it like this. Go ahead and strike and leave it like that. All right. Hopefully it comes down off there. But if he gets hard enough, that's going to come in and pop me in the face, right? All right. So we don't just do this karate blocky thing like this, okay? So movement and head movement, all that kind of stuff is involved too, which we don't have to deal with right at the moment. What we're going to deal with here is as this comes in, this checking hand is going to come out, and I'm going to guide it away. It's not a block. I'm not. Go ahead and go slow. I'm not blocking this out, or I'm not pushing it so hard that he spins around. I just want to move it just enough. Go ahead and put a little bit of force behind it. Just enough to get it out of there. Okay. So when I roof, right there. When I wing it, right there. All right. So just practice getting the hand, and you want it at the wrist hand area right here, because that's what we're going to grab here, and we're going to disarm. We're going to break it and stuff later. So yeah, just try to get that checking hand when he comes in. Boom. And it goes. I don't know what we call this, you know, wax on, wax off thing, I guess. I don't know. So, boom. So this is deflecting it so it doesn't hit me, but it's not just staying there like you would in karate where it stays there and it slides off and all that stuff. I'm actually, boom, just like that. Yeah. So go slow. He's going to strike first. There you go. Yeah. You don't want to go too far up because if I check it up here, so if he's coming down and I'm checking it here, it's just going to bend and hit me. Sorry, it's going to bend and hit me anyways. All right, you want to go towards the hand. There's a concept in this art called defang the snake. The snake is harmless. So this right here is defanging the snake. If he doesn't have that, he's not going to get it. Now, yes, believe me. Now, when we actually strike, like we'll be doing a lot of this stuff, right? Hitting the stick away. What technically we're not really hitting the stick. We're hitting his hand, but we can't do that. Not even lightly with these sticks. Believe me, we used to back in the '80s when I first started. That's not fun. It's not fun at all. Not fun at all. All right. So what we're going to do is, until you get really skilled at it, stay hot. All right. Once you get more skilled, you can come down a little lower. You can hit a little bit lower. All right. But until then, I want you to kind of stay high with it and always check. I like to think about getting the top of his hand here, because that's really what I'm aiming for, because I'm going to reach in and grab that thumb here, and then I'm going to disarm him. And then from here you can go into your Aikido and work Aikido techniques from here. So let's work, have you work the other